We're gonna try and find all of these in 30 seconds.
3, 2, 1. "15 seconds left. 10, 8, 5.
Okay, I think that's all of them. It's 6.
I didn't quite find all 7 books in 30 seconds, but next time I'll do better. But anyways, welcome to BOOKMAS! This will be my first time doing BOOKMAS, and so we'll see how it goes. I am a slow reader, and so it is currently October 24th. That's how early I'm trying to start so that I can get a video up every day. So this will be an absolute grind and a challenge. So we'll see if I can do it. But first up, we have a haul. So this is going to be all the books that I plan to read during BOOKMAS. So let's get into it. So I ended up getting books from Amazon, Kindle Unlimited, and Barnes & Noble. So let's go through all of them. Let's start with my Barnes & Noble's books. So I got this book, In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. This book I actually got in my August and September haul, but I didn't read it. And so we're gonna read it for BOOKMAS. It's also a holiday book. I just really wanted to read a holiday book in August and September, but then I learned that this is a loop, and I'm not the biggest fan of loops. So this might be a grind to get through. I'm not sure. I'm optimistic. I'm not optimistic. I can't even front like that. I'm not optimistic about it. I anticipate this will be a 2-star for me. Like, it'll be okay. It won't be great. 2 or 3 star. I'd be very surprised if it's a 4. But yes, this book is a loop. Basically, the girl in this book, she relives the same holiday vacation in Utah with her parents. And I'm assuming it's a romance. It doesn't really say much about it, but it says she has to find her true love, and maybe that's how she breaks out of the loop. I don't know, but we'll see. Anticipated 2 stars. Not starting out great. 5 Total Strangers. This, I believe, is a thriller. So basically this girl has her flight canceled, and so these people offer to give her a ride, and she thought they were all friends, but then she finds out they're actually all strangers, and then strange things start happening. And so I think one by one they all just like disappear. And so yeah, I don't know. I think it's YA. It was in the YA section, so that is good. I'm trying to see if I like thrillers. I do like YA mystery. I read Settling a Murder, and that was great, but we'll see about this one. The Xmas Holidays. For this one, I anticipate a 4-star. I don't know. And then, okay, the Xmas Holidays. I'm really excited for this one. Like, this might be the first book I read because I love snowboarding. I got into snowboarding 2 winters ago. I'm about to do a big snowboarding trip this year. And I hope it's really good. I just really hope it's good. So, Xmas Holidays, I believe this is a second chance romance, but basically this girl, she leaves a high-paying job, or maybe she's fired, I'm not sure, but then she goes and works at a resort, and I think he's also working at the resort, but they meet at a holiday party like before they get there, and so they have a past. So I believe it's second chance romance, but I don't know. Love Light Farms. For this one, I anticipate 4 stars. 4 is just like it was a solid, good book. Love Light Farms, I've just seen this a little bit everywhere. It's fake dating. So this girl is trying to save a Christmas tree farm, and so she enters a contest. In the contest, she says she owns the farm with her boyfriend, but she doesn't have a boyfriend. And so she has to find a boyfriend. And I love fake dating. I think it's safe to say that I love fake dating. I've only read 3 fake dating books. Maybe 2, but it's so good. So I hope I like this. I'm gonna say 4 stars, maybe 3, I don't know, maybe 4. Wrapped with a Bow. Okay, this is giving Hallmark hardcore. I'm not a Hallmark girly. This is probably the book I'm least excited for besides In the Holidays, honestly. But honestly, the cover's kind of cute. I don't know if opposites attract is a trope. I have no idea. Or enemies to lovers. I think this is more enemies to lovers. So basically this girl, I don't know if she's a producer or what, but she's like directing a movie and she wants it to be in a certain spot in her hometown. And she has it set at this house, but she never actually got permission to use the house. And so once she finds out she was accepted to like do the movie, she goes and asks for permission, but she gets rejected. It's just not funny. That would be terrible. That would be, well, also you probably should ask for permission first. But by this guy, he is back in town trying to sell the house because it was like his great aunt or something. And yeah, obviously they're about to kiss, so that means it's probably a romance. And yes, I think it's enemies to lovers. Like they don't like each other because he's trying to sell, but she's like, no, let me use it. Oh, anticipated. It's just giving hardcore Hallmark. It might be a 3 for me. Ooh, the Christmas wager. This just sounds fun. I believe this one is also enemies to lovers. They're basically both bidding on a Christmas shop in a small town. So she is a real estate developer from LA. Not sure what his deal is, but they're about to arm wrestle. So I don't know. I think this would be fun. I think it'll be really fun. It doesn't give as much Hallmark as you might think, at least for me. So I'm gonna say it could be a 4. I think all these books get a slightly higher rating just because they're Christmas books, and Christmas time is just fun. But December to Remember. So this book is more, I think of more a heartfelt book. I don't think this is a romance, but basically these 3 sisters are kind of like estranged from each other, I believe, and then their dad passes away, and then in order for them to get their inheritance, they each have to do something, and that brings them together. That's just cute. So hopefully it's like a heartwarming thing. I will say a solid 4. Also, I should say that the pages, the font is medium sized and it's almost 400 pages. So not too crazy. This should be good. 4 stars, anticipated. Well, those are all of the books that I got from Barnes & Noble, but I did get a couple from Amazon and then a couple on my Kindle. So this is my Amazon books. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, I'm excited. Some of these are gonna be so good. Okay, the Christmas Murder Game. I think it's like a, ooh, the font is average, okay. Ooh, the margins though, the margins are kind of narrow. Ooh, it feels good. 12 clues, 12 keys, 12 days of Christmas. But how many will die before the 12th night? What? It's also like interesting, it's the 12 days of Christmas, not the 24 days of Christmas. I don't know. So while I was looking for this book, I actually saw this one, and this is kind of like a vibe off of Agatha Christie's Oriental Express, something like that. And the font is, it's a little small. Oh man. But it's, ooh, I just saw a page that said answers. That's interesting. It's 241 pages. Ooh, that's not bad. How much was this one? 250, 275. Nice. 18 passengers, 7 stops, 1 killer. That's not funny. Killers are not funny. But all aboard, but beware. Passengers who sleep on this train may never wake up. So, murder on a train. Oh, wait. Oh, they're by the same author. Because on the back of this book, I was like, oh wait, I've seen that title. It's this one. So interesting. They do have a similar look to them. So, well, I accidentally bought 2 books from the same author without ever having read from the author. So we'll see how that goes. I think they'll both be solid 4s. Solid 4s, can recommend as a Christmas murder book. Also from Amazon, I got Comfort and Joy by Kristen Hanna. And it's a fable. And so I know some people were kind of disappointed, I think, by the book because it's a fable. I'm not actually quite sure what the definition of fable is, but I think a fable is a book that's short. Like a short story. Like a longer form of a short story. But I really don't know. But the font is great. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. I don't know if you can tell the difference between all these books, but this font is big. That is good. You won't need readers for this one. As someone who wears glasses, this is 260 pages, great font. It just feels like you could probably read this like when you're traveling, you know, quick read. This is me saying this as a slow reader. So anything quick is anything less than a 6-hour read. But I anticipate this will be, I think it'll be cute. I think it'll be 4, but let me tell you what it's about. So this book is interesting because the woman is divorced. It is a romance, I believe. The woman's divorced. She decides to pick up and leave and go to the Pacific Northwest. And then there's a single dad with a child who is grieving the loss of his mom because this is the first Christmas without his mom. And so I'm guessing the mom and dad, well, the dad and then the divorced woman get together. Which I just think it'll be interesting to read about a divorced woman finding love, because I haven't read that yet. But I'm here for it. So 4 stars. And then the Christmas Bookshop, I don't think this is a romance either. So the Christmas Bookshop, I think it's a story about 2 sisters. I don't think it's a romance, at least I'm not getting any hint of romance on here, which is great, that's fun. But basically it seems like the sisters don't get along. The mom wants to see them get along as one of the sisters is about to have a baby or just had a baby. And the woman, it seems like the main character starts working at a bookshop, trying to see if she can bring more life into it. So it might be just like a wholesome read. So I anticipate maybe 3 stars unless the family dynamics is really good. I don't know. I say 3. I don't know. And then the last one from Amazon is A Very Merry Bromance, which is about a guy who's in a book club. And apparently I think this is a part of like a world. There are other books, I think. I'm not sure. I believe they're all standalone. But this one, the guy's in a book club and there's a girl he has his eye on and they're like encouraging him to like make a move. Let's read the back. Okay, so this might actually be a second chance romance. It seems like it could be. And so basically he's a popular country singer, but he's having kind of like writer's block or artist block, whatever. And so basically she needs him to be the face of her family's whiskey brand. And she gets, I'm guessing, a big chunk of money that can allow, and she'll use it to help her community. She's just like, hey, will you do this for me? And he's like, yeah, but he's also trying to convince her like, hey, there's a spark. There's something here, you know? So A Very Merry Bromance. It is thick. It feels heavy in my hand. It is 350 pages. Font is average. It's a little, not too crazy. If you care about that sort of thing. Anyways, next let's do my Kindle books. So I have Kindle Unlimited. I just bought a Kindle in September and then got 3 months free of Kindle Unlimited to see if I like it enough. And it expires November 30th. So I'm trying to take advantage. But on my Kindle, I have a Kindle Paperwhite 8 gig or 16 gig. I think it's 8 gig. I have, Baggage Claim. So this one is also like a ski type winter sports romance, I presume. The thing with the Kindle is that sometimes there's not a way to see like the back cover, you know? She let it slip she'll be bringing a boyfriend and then she brings a stranger on her plane. Oh, this is fake dating. And so basically this girl she's been avoiding her family for the last 3 Christmases, and her mom is like, yo, you need to come. So she's like, okay, I'll come. And she let it slip that she has a boyfriend, but she doesn't actually have a boyfriend. And so she meets a stranger on a plane who's gonna stand in as her boyfriend. So we love that, fake dating. It's so great. So that's called Baggage Claim. Can't tell how many pages it, 271 pages, but it's on a Kindle, so I don't know if that makes a difference. I also got, The Mistletoe Bet. What is it about? I don't know. Okay, so The Mistletoe Bet. Basically this girl, she doesn't like Christmas, she doesn't like being home for the holidays. When she is home, she runs into her childhood crush, and he is just the hot, sexy doctor in town. So she doesn't like Christmas, but he loves Christmas. And so they make a bet that he can make her fall in love with Christmas. And so they have to spend time together, you know, in order for that to happen. And when you spend time with people, relationships can blossom. So this book is 131 pages, so hopefully a quick read. And it looks like it might be part of a series. Enemies to lovers and forced proximity with a guaranteed happily ever after. Okay, enemies. So Christmas Baggage is about this girl who she's tired of going on cruises and getting drunk with her parents for the holidays. Can't relate. But she ends up going to London with a friend, and while she's there, I think it's her friend's cousin is this really attractive person, but he's the Grinch, basically. He's terrible. And it says enemies to lovers, forced proximity, and a guaranteed happily ever after. So there you go. That's Christmas Baggage, and that's on Kindle Unlimited. Actually, all these Kindle books are on Kindle Unlimited. Highland's Christmas. So Highland Christmas, also another divorced woman, well, a woman going through a divorce, and she learns that she's going to inherit a home in Scotland. And so she flies to Scotland for the holidays, and then while she's at the airport, she meets a boy. And so he is going to help her secure the home and, I don't know, transfer rights or whatever. But, you know, she may get more than she bargained for. And the last two books that I got on Kindle Unlimited are Frost and Ambrosia. These are, I believe, fantasy books. I think they're winterish fantasy, which is why they're in this Christmas book haul. But they're a series, so hopefully I like the first one. But it'll be my first foray into fantasy. So, like I said, I'm open to trying new things. And so I am open to trying everything once. So we'll see if I like this. I hope I do. Oh, I didn't give any anticipated predictions. Frost and Ambrosia, I anticipate 4 stars. Maybe 4 for one, 3 for the other. Which ones, I don't know. But I actually have absolutely no idea what the book is about. Truly, let's find out. See in store. It was free, Caleb, so don't come for me. 326 pages. On the worst birthday of my life, I come home to find my boyfriend in bed with another. Bro, so I have 3 books about a man cheating or divorcing. Bro, that's a lot. I come home to find my boyfriend in bed with another woman. Within hours, I'm drunk, homeless, and pledging to stay single forever. And that's when dangerous, sexy, Sealy King rolls through town looking for a fae like me. Every generation, the king holds a competition for the Sealy Queen, but for reasons he won't explain, Torrin is looking for a charade, not a real marriage. So when drunkenly sling insults his way, I have his attention. When Torrin offers me $50 million to participate, I think, what do I have to lose? And the answer turns out to be my life, because the competition will literally kill for the crown. And the more time I spend with the seductive king, the more harder it becomes to remember it's all supposed to be fake. Now my life and my heart are on the line. So again, not fake dating, but a fake marriage. So we'll see if I like fake marriage. I don't know if I will. It'll be interesting. So fake marriage, and she's in a competition. That sounds great. That sounds like 5 stars. We'll give that a 5 stars. Anticipated 5 stars. So Ambrosia, or Nectar, Frost and Nectar series. Nearly froze me to death. I plunged to the portal into my true home. Turns out my hometown is... I'm not really sure if I should read the summary of the second one. I don't know if it would have spoilers for the first one, but I guess you know something happens so that there is a sequel. Those are all of my Kindle Unlimited books. I'm just so excited to read these. I have until November 30th to return them, whatever. That's when my Kindle Unlimited subscription ends. Also, I didn't do predictions. So Frost, I predict 5 stars. Ambrosia, maybe 4, just because it's a sequel, you know. Baggage Claim, I think that was the fake dating one, so we'll say 4. And then Mistletoe Bet, 3. Highlands Christmas, 3. That's what I anticipate. So the two that I'm least excited about is Wrapped with a Bow and In a Holidays. Wrapped with a Bow is getting a little bit too much Hallmark, so that is what it is. And then In a Holidays, I just don't know if I like a loop, but we'll see. I'll give it a chance and we'll see. The three books I'm most excited for are Five Total Strangers, Baggage Claim, and Frost. I'm excited to get back into reading my Kindle, and so the Kindle is definitely growing on me, I will say, but I'm excited to get back into it because I just finished reading my $800 book, which was an absolute whirlwind. But yeah, I think overall this is a solid selection. We'll see if my anticipated ratings match my actual ratings. So those are all the books that I plan to read for BOOKMAS. It's 18 books, so that's just a lot. That's just a lot in general, and it's already end of October. Like in August and September, I think I read like 7 books or so. And so trying to read 18 books in 2 months, unheard of. Absolutely unheard of for me. So we'll see if I can do it. It'll definitely be a challenge, but I'm up for a challenge. So if you want to follow me in real time as I'm reading them in October and November, you can check me out on Goodreads. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.